Also, before I end it, I always do this, but because we know of the Terror Blade's existence, I am going to create Excalibur and put it here. So if we get another broken hero sword, we can make the true Excalibur. And then if we get one more... what's this? 200% pickaxe power, 110% axe power. Huh. I was just looking at the other stuff. Pixies being douches. We could create the repeater, which would be better than the crossbow as well, or the molten bow. And do we want to create the gungnir? Maybe. But anyway, now that we have Excalibur all ready to go, if we get another broken hero sword, I will see all of you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Terraria, and happy Halloween! Ooh. This is gonna look so silly, Drago holding the scythe with a sword, but okay. But yes, happy Halloween! And for this recording session of Halloween, Drago will be playing as Death. So he will die by Drago the Kid? Death Drago? I don't know. I'm no good at puns. Anyway, what's happened lately? In the last few episodes, excellent run of form. We killed the Destroyer 3 times in one night, which was very nice. I'm very pleased with that. We also took down Skeletron Prime, as you saw. His remains are now in Drago's castle. So, and then we were stopped by the twins because wait, is that a second floating island? That's the second floating island right next to the first one. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. That is pretty cool. So, in this episode, seems we got killed by the twins. We are going to probably go to the dungeon and look for 2 keys. Now, I think about it because we do have 2 keys that we require to open these golden chests. I don't have any potions, so it's probably a good idea to get off these floating islands for a moment while we grab some healing potions, because in this session we are going to go get 2 keys from the dungeon, which will be easy so that we can see what goodies await us within that chest, and we are going to destroy the wyvern and get some souls of flight to get that boss out of the way. And while we're doing all this, we will talk about the twins, because they're little bastards that killed us and I hate them. So let's check our map. I believe the dungeon's this way, but I don't remember, because it's been such a long time since I've been to the dungeon in this world. Is it? Yes, it is. Oh, it's made of redstone as well. Because I was looking at my storage unit earlier, and I was like, I need red brick. No red brick anywhere. And it just so happens that the dungeon in this world is made of red brick, which is a shame, because I don't want to tamper with that dungeon in any way, because apparently if you summon the jungle boss, like with the summoning item, and you kill him, the dungeon will turn into a hard dungeon, so there is other stuff in there, so I don't want to mess with the dungeon in any way, just in case that like breaks the summoning thing and causes the game to crash and all sorts of bad things. So we'll just go into the dungeon and look for keys and not break the walls in any way. And we should be... I love how fast this jetpack goes. Also, we should kill mummies, because they have a chance... Ooh, light shard. They have a chance of dropping light shards, yes, but they also have a chance of dropping other items, which I don't know what they are, but I've been told they drop other useful items now in 1.2, so we should focus on killing mummies in the desert at some point as well, but I'll probably do that off screen. So, yeah, let's talk about the twins now that we are on our way to the dungeon. Don't like the twins. They are very bad eyes monsters of doom and destruction. And they killed us, unlike the Destroyer and Skeletron Prime, which I'm a lot more confident at. Apparently a meteor fell there at some point. I will probably go back and harvest that later, so that's nice to know. But yes, the twins killed us. even with buffs. That's bad. Twins killing us even with buffs, not good. I don't know how to counter that. Well, I do, because this is a plan that we're going to do. So, we can't win against the twins in our current situation, because they'll just, no matter how many buffs I've got on, I still had both of them alive. Even if I'd have killed Spasmatism, I imagine Resonator would have still wrecked my shit, because he was firing a lot of lasers. So, what we need, first of all, we need to make a load of potions, which is what I'm going to be doing off screen. We are just going to make a crap ton of potions, get them all lined up, ready for the fight, so that we have multiple buffs if any run out, although I don't think they will, because we died before they did run out. But if they do, at least we will have them. Next, our sword. Our sword is okay, but we can improve our sword by going down to hell, killing the wall of flesh several thousand times to get a warrior's emblem, increase our damage. That's another thing we need to do. Another thing we need to do, possibly get an even better sword, because, hey, you've got a golden key, you've got a golden key. Alright, we got one golden key, that's good. I wanted that straight away, so that we don't have to mess around in this dungeon. Just get the keys, get out. I don't want to have to deal with trawling through this dungeon for hours on end looking for keys. So if a second dungeon slime could appear and just give me a key, that would be grand. I have also switched the map off, which is kind of silly because I wanted to keep the map on. But anyway, maybe get a better sword, because the true Knight's Edge, yes, it does a lot of damage. We can't deny how much damage it does. However, if we just get into this lit room and swap for the Knight's Edge, so let's just swap for the Knight's Edge here. It only fires like once every, 5 seconds, and while it hits like a, look how much damage it did to that guy. There's two things wrong with this. One, it doesn't swing as fast as the other one unless I like really tap the button like crazy, like listen, to make it swing that fast. And two, because it's using magic, I mean it's not using magic, but because it's like throwing these swords out, if I'm trying to fight, left and right, and I've got the mouse one way, because just say I'm fighting the twins, I'm like, oh god, I can't focus right now. If I want to swing to the left and my mouse is here, if I press, you see how I turn around to swing? Because the magic fires wherever your mouse is. So I don't like that. Yes, it hits really hard, and when it hits hard, that's great. I'm happy with it hitting hard and doing damage. But at the same time, the pointy cutlass, we can hold the button down and look how much faster it swings and kills things. Because even though it's got less attack power, it's swinging so fast that it's doing more damage per second opposed to hitting hard every few seconds. So it's a thing of, do I want... For a second I thought that was something else. For a second, yeah, so it's like, do I want high damage but low shot speed, or ridiculously high shot speed with fairly good damage? Which I'm going to say I would rather take the damage loss and have more swing speed so that we can do more damage per second, opposed to doing mage damage but not being able to swing as often and possibly missing if we are not aiming in the correct direction. Maybe the true Excalibur is completely different, but for the true Knight's Edge, yes, we do need it to make possibly the best sword in the game. I don't know if the Terrorblade is the best sword in the game. Might be, might not be. There might be other things. I know there's like ghost weapons which are extremely powerful, and apparently the ghost sword is stronger than the true Knight's Edge but not stronger than the Terrorblade, so maybe there's a stronger sword than the Terrorblade. But the main point, we're getting off topic here. The main point is, we are not going to use the true Knight's Edge until we basically make the Terrorblade, because hopefully when we make the Terrorblade it'll be able to swing like this and we won't have any kind of thing where it's like, oh well, you can't do this because it's only swinging so fast, and if you're pointing in the wrong direction it's going to shoot off in that direction, and all bad sorts of things. So I'm going to keep the pointy cutlass and just focus on buffing that, like playing the Goblin Tinker, amongst other things. I'm just thinking what we can do. Play the Goblin Tinker, get the what's it called? The Warrior's Emblem out of the Wall of Flesh. What else can we do to make our sword better? And it's not only the sword that we've got to make better as well. We've also got to make our defense better. This is probably like the worst place to talk about this. Let's just get rid of this mushroom for this golden chest. But if we look, this is a wild jetpack. +1 melee speed. I can't use my sword. +1 melee speed is not going to do anything for us. It's like, what's the point of having +1 melee speed when we've already got like the cutlass that swings this fast anyway? 1% difference is not going to make the difference. So we want to play the Goblin Tinker not only for getting a stronger sword or getting our sword to legendary status, whatever, but we also need to play the Goblin Tinker, get our final items like the Obsidian Shield, which we'll be keeping forever, get our items to a more defensive enchantment like warding, because warding is a great enchantment. I kind of want the gold. We'll leave the water leaf and take the gold. It would take a shadow key as well. What don't we need? We don't need goo. Goo counts as, or gel counts as ammo. So yeah, these are the things we're going to do. So we're going to increase our sword. We are going to increase our defense, both of which will help greatly when it comes to the twins boss fight. We are going to go away. We are going to play the Goblin Tinker to get better enchantments. We are going to what's it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember. We're going to crap. Never mind. I've lost that. Even though it'll come back to me in a minute. Come on, Dungeon Slime. But anyway, I'm going to stop right now because, one, all of these skeletons are obviously annoying me because they're chasing me and they keep spawning and I don't like it. And we haven't found a Dungeon Slime. We could be here for ages looking for a Dungeon Slime. So I'm going to pause the recording and I'll be back once I've got a Dungeon Slime. So be right back. And we are back. Ooh. I know it didn't sound good. Anyway, we are back, and not only did we find 1 key, we found 8 extra keys. Once we killed that 1 dungeon slime, just 1,000 dungeon slime were like, "You killed our brother!" And then I killed them all and got all of their keys, which is lovely. And not only that, below Skeletron Prime, this chest shall be our equipment chest. In this chest shall go everything that we will use to defeat the twins once and for all, because the twins are assholes and we want to kill them because they're the last hard mode boss that we need to kill, bar the new ones, but that's a whole different story. So how about we don't go up? I just looked at my inventory. How about we don't go up, we go back to our not our Dryad, our Pirate, and we take the star. Thank you very much, Mr. Pirate. And we get some, we'll take the greater healing potions. No, we'll probably won't need, like, a greater healing potion, but just in case. Because we're going to go up to the islands, and there is a chance that a wyvern spawns up there. So, just in case he does, we will have potions ready for him. And I actually want him to appear, of course, because that is the whole thing. We want to fight the boss. So let's open the chests first. Ooh, what the hell is that? Star Fury. Causes stars to rain from the sky. Ooh, 2 iron skin potions. They're going to be extremely helpful. Some coins. And some of this. We might not have enough room for now, so I'll just pop over to the other island, which I can't believe the 2 islands are right next to each other. That's kind of crazy. And we'll just pop in here, put a torch down so we can see what we're doing, and see what's in this chest. So, golden key, bam. Another Star Fury, iron bars, always useful. More torches, also useful. More iron skin, going to be great against the twins. A potion and some shurikens. Nothing too special. Go away. And so how about we try and make the boss spawn? Come on, Wyvern, you know you wanna. You know you wanna. Well, that's a harpy. He can give us some feathers, which we'll need. Feathers are an essential ingredient, but you're not what I want, harpy. I want a wyvern. Whoa, what was that? I don't know. It's already dead. But yeah, I want a wyvern! Give me a wyvern! We want to fight this boss. Oh! Was that him? No? Just more harpies. So once again, I will cut and I will be back. There is a lot of harpies. They're like, why are you up here? You shouldn't be up here. You've been an asshole. Why are you killing us all? Well, yeah, I will be back once again once we make... Whoa, was that really how low it was compared to Flick's Hive? Oh my gosh. That's pretty cool. Like, Flick's Hive literally almost touches the floating island. Well, yeah, I am going to be back once again. I'm going to stop, and once the wyvern spawns, we'll start up again and say, hey, here's the wyvern. He's here to do bad things to us. But that's okay, because we can win fairly easily. Because I did see the wyvern earlier, and when I fought him earlier, I didn't have a single potion, and I almost killed him. So, once we get the wyvern to spawn, I think it's kind of guaranteed that we are going to win, basically. So, we have just unlocked all of this floating island on our mini-map. So, we'll get back up, and then we'll keep jumping around for a wyvern. So, I will be back momentarily once we have a wyvern coming at us to fight us. So, see you in a second.